bitch got on my face. It's 2 in the morning, I'm booming, they hating and throwing a fit. These haters is jocking, these niggas is flocking, they all in my dick. All in my zone and they
Maliibu,
throwing
thank
shots
you
and
for coming to Brooklyn.
Thank you for having me.
It's awesome to meet you. All right, so I want to get into your background.
Okay.
What borough are you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
All right.
Mhm.
And what did you grow up on a specific block in the Bronx?
Well, I grew up on Prospect,
All right.
and I went to school over there, elementary and middle school.
Where'd you go to high school?
I actually bounced around because I used to get into trouble a lot.
Oh.
So I was in North Carolina for 3 years. So I went to high school, well, 9th and 10th grade in North Carolina. It was called Central Cabavis. And then I came to New York. I don't really know those two school names. But then I got transferred and I went to night school in Lehman. Lehman High
Wow.
School. Yeah, there we go. I remember
North
that.
Carolina for 2 years. Like what
I was there for 3 years because I got into a lot of trouble and my mom just sent me down south with my father.
And how was that an experience to go to North
The
Carolina?
first year, I didn't really like it, but then 9th, because I was there 8th, 9th, and 10th. So my 9th and 10th grade year, I kind of liked it. It was cool. The high school experience is different from New York, you know?
How so?
Because you have like the jocks over there, you know, football, basketball, all the popular people are like that. And then it's like New York, you know, you're popular for like fighting and talking shit and for being fly. It's like different.
And just the accent is completely different too. Like,
Yes.
did you pick up any sort of
I don't-
southern?
No, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
I don't think so either. Yeah. All right. So Lehman High School. Did you have any sort of memorable high school type jobs or anything like that? Any New York jobs that you remember?
It's funny because I had one job ever in New York my entire life. I just had, you know, other jobs
Okay.
being in New York, like odd jobs, they would call it.
So just little jobs here and there to
Yeah, something
make
like
extra
that.
money.
Yeah, like street pharmacists and stuff like that, you know.
All right. So are you still in the Bronx?
Just.
And do you feel like it's different from when you were growing up?
Yeah, it used to be a lot crazier when I was younger, but now it's getting better. I have 2 white people on my block now. That's great.
Well, on that note, what do you think about the whole conversation about gentrification? When you see those white people, does it scare you a little bit?
No, it doesn't, but I heard that they was going to name the South Bronx the Piano District. That kind of bothers me. That bothers me a lot.
And I know what that's all about. Can you explain though why they want to call it that?
They're just making the Bronx better, like how they did with Brooklyn. You know, Brooklyn used to make mad dirty and mad nasty, right? But now they got Williamsburg and it's pretty. So that's what they're trying to do to the Bronx. But I don't know. It's cool, but then it's kind of like you're taking our history away, you know. So I don't
That's
really
true.
like it.
Erasing. Yeah, the piano thing is.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
It
don't
is
understand
crazy. All right, so the Bronx is the birthplace of rap.
Yes.
What is your first rap memory growing up?
My first rap memory would have to be, all right, when I was little, right, my older sister, she used to have us like, you know, just like my older sister, she swore she was like the singer, the dancer, this, that, like, you know, like the best. So she actually had us rap one day, like right around me and my little sister and see who was better. And my sister, she used to be, like, she used to rap. So I think that's probably why she hates me, my older sister. Probably that. I succeeded. She didn't.
Okay.
She's gonna hate me more. It was funny. But yeah, that was my first like real memory. And then after that, it was 50 Cent. He was like my favorite rapper. And he was like a big part in, well, like me wanting to rap a little bit, besides the fact that my best friend. But yeah, I really, really wanted to keep rapping because of him.
Because of 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Was there a particular song you liked by him?
Yeah, I love Many Men. OD.
Okay.
That was a great song. But it was more so of not the music, it was like the grind. Like, you know, he was a hood nigga, he came up, and I just felt like that's me. I come from the, you know, the bottom to the top. And I want to be like
Yeah,
a
what is that
billionaire.
one song where he called out everybody? It was
Oh,
like his
that
first
was
song. I can't.
How to Rob, yeah.
What is it?
How to Rob?
Oh yeah, that's an incredible song.
Yeah, it is.
He even called out Jay-Z on that song.
Yeah, he called out everybody.
Yep. Do you think now in 2017 obviously when rap was first born in the Bronx, it had a very distinct sound.
Yeah,
Does it have a sound now, or?
I think it's kind of like all over the place. I don't really understand it. I don't listen to rap music. Like nowadays, I don't listen to it. I listen to like Future. I listen to like, you know, certain people, but other stuff, I just can't get into it.
All right.
Like these new people, I don't understand it.
All right. So it sounds like it doesn't have a distinct sound.
Yeah.
And that's probably because your generation is just exposed to so much more.
Yeah, well, it's like the younger generation, they're getting exposed to so much more. Because I'm 26, so
All
like
right.
we was on gangster rap, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like the younger generation, they be all like the ding, 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 ding. I don't understand it.
Okay, okay. All right, so let's get into your music a little bit. Obviously, you've been getting a lot of buzz for the top 5
Yep.
music and videos. My favorite was Who's That Girl?
Oh, thank you.
I love that. There's a lot of guns in that video. Did you take lessons on how to, first of all, what kind of gun was that?
That was the AK.
Okay.
But it was fake though, it wasn't real.
All right.
Yeah. But no, when I was younger, I used to do crazy stuff. So I used to be around, like, you know, on my block, you know, just doing dumb stuff, holding guns for guys and stuff like that. I was just young and crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was a gangster when I was younger.
And did you have to did somebody say, like, this is how you hold the gun or not hold the gun? You just had a sort of a natural instinct for it.
I used to watch Street Kings and Law and Order and shit like that. So I just knew everything.
All right.
Yeah.
I heard you mention in another video you wouldn't mind being on Law and Order. Yeah. Now I'm curious about who's the guy in the video.
Marz.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
My
Okay.
boyfriend.
So what happens to Marz after? Do we know? Does he get
the
killed?
next video,
Okay.
it will tell. Yeah, the
Okay.
secret.
Okay. All right. You were good in that too, Marz. All right, so the first place I spotted you was actually on Twitter. There's a viral video of you on the subway.
Yes.
Can you tell, you're shooting a video on the subway, can you tell the story, like what led up to that?
Well, basically, I just always had the idea to shoot a video on the train, but I just didn't know how it was going to work out. But with the record 4 a.m., I was like, you know what? It's going to look like I'm leaving the club, having mad fun with my friends at 4 a.m., and then we get on the train to go home. So basically, that's how it went. And we had to, like, fully get in character. We was drinking Henny, so it was a little drunk, so it was like, it was real fun.
Is that the name of the single, 4 a.m.?
4 a.m., yep.
All
and
right.
it drops June 19th.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm just curious, like in your head, as you're going to film, what did you have to sort of tell yourself to gas yourself up to do it? Like,
It's my personality is kind of a little too hype sometimes, you know. So it was like my friends was there, so I was like 3 hype. I was like just going crazy.
Okay.
I was like super excited, and then the Henny boosted it even more. So it was like, I was just crazy.
so there was nothing where
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And how were people responding on the train? Those were just people on the train, right?
Yeah, those are regular people on the train, but then the girls were my friends and stuff like that. So no, but it was funny. First they were staring for a long time, then there's this one guy, he was just like trying not to look. So it was fun.
I guess too, people on the New York subway are sort of accustomed to being entertained at
Yeah, and
times.
especially stuff like that. That happens all the time in New York.
And now Haiti your manager told me that it's coming up on Revolt TV. Do you want to talk about that a little
Revolt
bit?
they're dropping the video, but they also did a 15-minute documentary on me.
Which
so
is awesome.
Yeah, so you get to kind of get more of a feel for me, and then at the end of the documentary the video drop.
Okay, very cool. And what's the date for that again?
It's June 19th.
Okay. As far as music, the making of music goes, where do you record? Like
I record in Soho in the studio with my team, Phase 1. But I have my engineer there, and he also is a writer too and stuff like that. So we bounce off ideas, and then Marz helps me too on my hooks, and then my verses. Yeah, I just go straight in the booth and I sit there and I just write.
All right.
Yeah.
So you write in the booth.
Yeah, while they're out there coming up with the hook and the rest of the beat.
Okay. Okay. What is coming up for you in terms of just performing and just above and beyond the single that's coming up?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have a show at the SOB's Who's Next with Hot 97. That's July 7th, I
Okay.
believe. No, July 25th.
Okay.
And then I have a show in Connecticut on July 7th.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm gonna be starring in Law and Order and other stuff like that.
Okay. I was thinking, because when I saw the video about you talking about wanting to do so much more than just music, what about reality TV?
It's funny because I got a few opportunities to be on reality TV, but that's I would want to do it if I had my own show. And I could just showcase the real me, not all like the drama. You know, nowadays reality shows, they just want drama. I don't want that. I want it to be fun and, you know, just like entertaining without it being drama and depressing and all sad and all, you know?
And controversial.
Yeah, I just wanted to just be my personality. That's it. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.